Hello everyone! Today we're diving into a sequel that has been 20 years in the making, The Devil Wears Prada 2. It is incredible to see the iconic team of Meryl Streep, Anne Hathaway, Emily Blunt and Stanley Tucci reuniting under the direction of David Frankel once again. The story picks up as Miranda Priestly nears her retirement, only to find herself facing off against her former assistant turned rival, Emily Charlton. Watching this movie feels like a breath of fresh air because it has a very classic, old-fashioned cinematic feel. It reminds me of movies like The Intern, where you see big stars walking through the busy streets of New York, making the whole experience feel grand and authentic. While the cinematography looks a bit more digital and glossy compared to the original film, the strength of the writing and the depth of the characters quickly make you forget that. The plot starts off a little slow as it establishes why these characters are crossing paths again, but once the central conflict kicks in, it gets very interesting. What I loved most is that the script doesn't just treat Miranda as a villainous presence this time. Instead, it introduces a bigger bad, which humanizes her and puts her in a vulnerable, underdog position. There is a major twist at the midpoint that completely flips the movie on its head, forcing the characters into scenarios they aren't prepared for. In terms of performances, Stanley Tucci is as charming as ever. Honestly, we should all aspire to have his screen presence. But the real standout for me was Anne Hathaway. She has been a phenomenal actress for a long time, and she brings so much heart to this role. Emily Blunt's character has also evolved significantly over the last 20 years, showing the most growth and change among the original cast. If you are a fan of the first film, you will find plenty to enjoy here. The movie uses nostalgia and references to the original very effectively, without letting them take over the entire story. It feels like a lived-in world where the characters have actually grown during their time away from us. I highly recommend catching this one in theaters because we don't get movies of this scale and style very often anymore. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more reviews.